Go ahead and get started. We're going to start by sitting down on your floor. Bring your feet together. We're sitting in a butterfly stance. And I want you to just take this moment to take a couple deep breaths in and out. I invite you to close your eyes, really focus on your intention this morning. It's Tuesday. We are ready to get the rest of the week started. Just go with the flow. Just take deep breaths in and out. I really invite you to take your time to think about your intentions this morning. I hope everybody had a great night's sleep. Today's motivational passage is about conceptual understanding. You know that when you struggle to find an answer, you'll understand it much better than if the answer is simply handed to you. When you debate with yourself or others about what to do, you'll reach a more complete understanding of why you're doing it. So knowing what to do is valuable, yet grasping the concept behind it will make you extraordinarily more creative and flexible. Sorry about that. All right, go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, open mouth. One more time, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring your arms to your sides or to your knees, either one. Take a deep breath in, reach your right arm over for a side. Exhale, release, bring it back down. Inhale, other arm reaches across. And bring it back to center. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, side bend. Deep breath out, release. Your side, deep breath in, side bend. And deep breath out, release. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Your left hand comes back. You're supporting your chest lifted up. Go ahead and give yourself a gentle low back twist. Lifting that chest up, engaging your core. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Switching to the other side. Bring your right hand back. Your left hand reaches across to your right knee. Give yourself a gentle low back twist. Twist, lifting that chest up to the sky. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Crisscross your legs. Shift your weight forward, palms to the mat, and take it to your tabletop. Shoulders over your wrists, your hips directly over your knees. With a deep breath in, I want you to lift your chest up to the sky. Deep breath out. Release, round your back, chin into your chest, belly button to your spine. Again, inhale, chest up. Exhale, release. Go ahead and bring your back into neutral position. Tuck your toes under, and then lift your knees off your mat. Going into your downward facing dog. Go ahead and take your dog for a walk. Enjoy this nice stretch in the back of your legs, your hamstrings, your calves, pressing your chest a little bit deeper into your quads. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, bring your right leg up to the sky and fold. Just reach that right leg all the way up, squeezing your right glute. Keeping that left heel down, pressing to the floor, pressing your chest into that left quad. Good. Maybe you can reach that leg up a little bit further. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. We're going to do the left side. Inhale, lift that left leg up to the sky. Squeeze that left glute. Enjoy that right hamstring stretch. Pressing your chest into your right thigh. Maybe you can reach that left leg up a little bit further to the sky. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. On your next inhale, shift your weight forward to your high plank, shoulders over your wrists. Press that floor away from you, making some extra space between you and your mat. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Engage your core. Flex those muscles. Squeeze your glutes, your quads. Lock your knees. On your next inhale, shift your body forward and exhale, lower all the way down to the hips. Go ahead and press the top of your feet to the top of your mat. With a deep breath in, give me a little baby cobra. Lift that chest up barely off the floor. And exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Baby cobra, inhale. And go ahead and release. Now shift your hands a little bit further back. I want your elbows directly over your wrists. With a deep breath in, press the top of your feet to the top of your mat and press your chest up to the sky. Roll those shoulders back and down, getting a nice stretch in your abdomen. Make sure you're engaging your core, protecting your low back. Beautiful. Now go ahead and look back to your left heel. And bring it back to center. Go ahead and look back to your right heel. And back to center. Take a deep breath in right here. And on the exhale, shift back into your child's pose. Reach your fingertips to the top of your mat, getting a nice stretch on your shoulder blades. Press your hips down towards your heels. Nice deep stretch here. Got it, guys. Go ahead and shift it back to your tabletop. Adjust your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now tuck your toes under and lift your knees off your mat. Take it back to your downward facing dog. Take your dog for a walk. Pedal your feet. Inhale, lift your heels, bend at the knees. Exhale, step it to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale to rise, sweep your arms all the way around and up to the sky. Palms to heart center. Exhale, bring it in. Take a deep breath in. Send it back up to the sky. And exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bring your palms down to the floor, jump, float, or walk your feet back to your high plank, shoulders over your wrists. Take a deep breath in as you shift your body forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Press the top of your feet to the top of your mat. And on your inhale, lift that chest up for your cobra. Press those elbows into your rib cage. Good, feeling that nice stretch in your abdomen. Now, if you want here, you can squeeze your quads, lift them off the floor for your upward facing. Make sure you're engaging that core. Lift your chin up to the sky. One last stretch here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Shift back into your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. We're going to do that one more time. Single breath, single movement. Inhale, lift your heels, bend at the knees. Exhale, jump, float, or step it to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to rise, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale into your forward fold, jump, float, or step your feet back into your high plank. Inhale, shift your way forward. High to low, option to go all the way or halfway into your chaturanga. Take a deep breath in and exhale, shift your way back into your down dog. Don't mind my cat, she's just going a little crazy this morning. All right, you guys, take a deep breath in, bring your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Inhale, lift that leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more times. Take a deep breath in, bring it up. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. 1 more inhale, lift up. And exhale, knee to nose. Hold and gently step your foot through. Find your balance, adjust your feet if you need to. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky. I want your biceps right next to your ears. Commit to your forward lunge, right knee over your right ankle. You should be on the crease of your left toes. Make sure your hips are square to the front. So press your right hip back, left hip forward. Stay strong in that right thigh. Beautiful. I want you to twist that pinky like inwards like this, pressing your palms back. Keep those biceps right next to your ears. Core strong, belly button towards your spine. Take a deep breath in right here and exhale into your warrior 2. Your back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Your right knee and your right toes are pointing forward. Make sure you tuck your hips under, engage that core, shoulders down away from your ears. I want you to spread those fingers out wide, expanding your wingspan. Good. Keep that right hip open. Left hip is closed. Take a deep breath in right here. And on the exhale, reverse triangle. Lift that right arm up and over. Lifting your chest up to the sky. That left hand can rest on your left thigh, or you can wrap it around your low back. I want you to feel this extension right here on the right side of your rib cage. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, windmill all the way back down to the floor. Step it back. Option to hover, high to low, chest to the sky, and on the exhale, take it back to your down dog. And you guys feel free to do any variation of flow you'd like. You can skip the chaturanga and go straight to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, bring your left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift that leg up. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. And gently step your foot through. Find your balance. Adjust your feet as needed. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up. Twist your pinkies inward, palms back. Commit to this forward lunge. Again, go through your checklist. I know it's a lot to think about, but just keep your mind focused. Your hips are square to the front, so press your left hip back, right hip forward. Commit to your forward lunge. You're on the crease of your right toes. Good. Just stay focused on your balance. Keep those shoulders down, fingertips up. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in right here, and on the exhale, into your warrior 2. All right, right foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Left foot is pointing forward. Tuck those hips under, abs engage, shoulders back and down. I want you to reach your fingertips out. Nice, be strong here. Nice deep breaths. Keep that left hip open. Right hip is closed. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, reverse triangle. Lift that left arm up and over. This time feeling that extension on the left side of your rib cage. Nice, so both legs are straight, right? Your right hand can be resting on your right thigh, or it can be wrapped around your low back. Lift that chest up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, windmill, all the way back down. Step that foot back, option to hover, high to low. Chest lifted to the sky, and on the exhale, go back to your downward facing dog. All right, pedal your feet. We're gonna do that 1 more time, you guys. Single breath, single movement. All right, so it's gonna go a little bit faster, but I really want you to focus on making that mind and body connection. Take a deep breath in, bring your right leg up high. Exhale, knee into your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step your foot through. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up high. Deep breath out, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. And bring it all the way back down to the floor. Step back, option to hover, high to low. Chest lifted to the sky, and on the exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee into your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step your foot through. Deep breath in, reach your arms up. Deep breath out, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. And exhale, all the way back down to the floor. Go through your flow or any variation you'd like, and when you're ready, just meet me at your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Beautiful. All right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Don't forget to turn your watches on. Track your workout. Otherwise, remember, it doesn't count. All right, shift your body weight back to your high plank right here. Shoulders over your wrist. Go ahead and bring your knees down to the floor. I want you to grab your heavy weight. Bring it to your right hand. So you are in a tabletop position, right? Right here. So that right hand is on your right dumbbell. And then you're gonna bring your left foot up. I want you to stamp the ceiling with the bottom of your foot. So as you row that dumbbell up towards your chest, you're gonna lift that leg up and squeeze your left booty. Row and kick, row and kick, up. So core strong. If you are feeling too much pressure on that left side, try to even that weight distribution between your right hip and your left shoulder, all right? Row and kick. So I want you to kick that heel up to the sky. Flex your foot. Good. Squeeze that dumbbell up. Your chest and your hips stay square to the floor though. Make sure you're not twisting, you're not opening up that right side. You got it. Let's go for 8, 7. Here's 6, you guys. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that left foot back. Now I want you to pivot right here to your side plank. Option to bring that bottom knee down. Bring your dumbbell up to the sky, and you're gonna dip and dip. Up and down, good. Keep that core engaged. Your hips should be stacked on top of each other, shoulders over each other. Make sure this dumbbell doesn't start creeping over like this. Keep it straight over your shoulder. Good, here we go for 8, 7, abs engaged, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hip down, Bring your dumbbell to your chest and flip it around. All right, we're gonna go all the way back, all the way back. Keep your dumbbell with you, all the way down. Dumbbell straight up. I want you to lock your elbows. Do not unlock them. Heels to the floor. You're gonna come up, pulse, one, and lower. Up, pulse, and lower. Up, pulse, and lower. Lift, pulse. This is a time when you guys can turn your music on and really let it guide you through it. Down, up, pulse, down, up, pulse. Make sure you're lifting with your chest, not with your head. So try not to let your chin lead you. Let your heart lead you. Beautiful. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Whew. All right, now I want you to flip over to your right side or whichever side you didn't do. Side plank. I want that left dumbbell up to the sky. You're either elbow or your hand. Bottom knee can stay down or you can go into your side plank right here and you're gonna dip. So we're reversing those exercises that we just did. Side plank, keep that left shoulder right underneath that left dumbbell, all right? So make sure you're not moving that dumbbell this way or this way. Keep it right there over that shoulder. Core strong, course modification will be right here. Abs engaged. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your dumbbell to your chest, then flip it around to the floor. Go into your tabletop. Your right hand on the floor, left hand on your dumbbell. Bring that right heel up to the sky. Are you ready? We're gonna row and kick. Kick that heel up. Good. Core strong, you guys. Keep your back nice and flat. You don't want to hyperextend anything. Good. If your body's shaking, you're doing it right. Embrace the feeling of uncomfortable. That's a good thing, all right? You're putting your body through a challenge so that next time it can keep you strong. Nice deep breaths. Good. Let your breathing guide you. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and rest. Go ahead and put your dumbbell to the side. Tuck your toes under and go back to your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Beautiful. All right, here we go. You're going to inhale right leg high, and on the exhale, you're going to step through. Go ahead and grab your heavy weights. Bring them up with you. You're going to rest your right elbow on your right thigh. Your left dumbbell is going to be right here on your left hand, right? Make sure that right wrist does not break. So don't let that dumbbell hang out. Just nice and strong right here. Left arm, palm facing forward. You're going to give me a bicep curl and down. Bicep curl and down. Right here. Beautiful. You guys, keep that left leg straight. That right knee stays over your right ankle. Nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's go. 8, 7. Here's 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Bring that right dumbbell inside of your right foot. You can go ahead and rest on it. Pivot your left foot. We're in a warrior 2 stance right here. Stay committed to this forward lunge. So I'll show you from the side. The left foot parallel to the back of your mat. You're committed to this forward lunge. You can rest right here on your right dumbbell. You're gonna row, and then you're gonna press. Bring it back to your chest, then you're gonna bring it down. Pull it up, push it up. So you're pulling, and then you're pushing. Pull, push, row, press. Row and press. Make sure that dumbbell stays right over your shoulder. Row, press. I know that right leg is burning. I can feel it. Let's go. 4 more. Let's go, 2 more. Last one right here. And rest. All right, go ahead and extend that right leg. Grab that right dumbbell, bring it up with you. All right. We're gonna do some side to side lunges. So point your toes forward, right here, shoulders roll back, abs engaged, make your spine nice and long, nice and tall right here, okay? You're gonna side lunge, hips go back, dumbbells are framing your foot, bring it back up, and then the other side. Up and down, side lunge. Make sure you're shifting your hips back, all right? You guys, it's so nice to work from home, but I really do miss being there in person. Let's go. 8. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, finish it up. Nice, bring your dumbbells to heart center. Go ahead and toe heel your feet in, closer. Now I want your dumbbells right here, palms facing you. This is kind of like an Arnold press arm stance, okay? I want you to come down into a low squat right here. You're gonna just walk it over, stay low, tap. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Pretend there's a ceiling right over your head, like 2 inches from your head. You don't want to hit it. 1, 2, tap. Now, if you want to take this up a notch, you can do a little shuffle here, tap. 1, shuffle, tap. 1, shuffle, tap. Tap. Stay low though. Remember, there's a ceiling right above your head. Good. Stay strong with those arms. There's a reason why they're like this. We're not resting on your shoulder right here. So your forearm is parallel to each other. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Now you can put your dumbbells on your shoulders. We're gonna do some shoulder presses. You're gonna give me a little squat, just a little dip right here, and then press up, tap out. Right here, tap out. Down and press. Go, go. Deep breath, set your breathing, guys, you okay? Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it back into your forward fold. All the way down, put your dumbbells to the sides, palms to the floor, back to your high plank. All right, so bring your right knee to your right tricep, then cross it over to your left, then bring it back to your plank. Left knee comes into your left tricep, then cross it over to your right, bring it back. Right, left, right, and left. Oh, I know the shoulders are burning. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take it back to your down dog. Pedal your feet. Woo. All right, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot through. Reach for your heavy weights, heavy weights. Come on up. You're gonna lay your left arm resting on your left thigh. I want you to commit to this forward lunge though, okay? Your right palm facing forward. You're gonna give me a curl, curl, and down, curl, and down. Watch that left wrist. Make sure it's not bending, it's not breaking. All right, I'll show you from the side. Down and up. All right, here we go. Keep your back nice and flat, you guys. Keep your chest proud. Curl that right side. Oh yeah, left side is burning. Right side is burning. 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Bring that left dumbbell right inside of your left foot. Go ahead and press it down to the floor. Pivot your right foot parallel to the back of your mat. We're gonna row, and then we're gonna press. Be careful with this press. It's gonna challenge your stability. It's gonna challenge your balance. Oh, good. Great stretch on that left hip flexor. Keep going, you guys. It's a great mobility, great thoracic mobility, great low back mobility. You're here for 8, for 7. Give me 6. You got 5. You got 4. Let's go 3. Let's go 2. Last one. And rest. Okay. Now, go ahead and straighten out that left foot. Grab that dumbbell. Bring it up. Toes pointing forward. So your feet are parallel to each other. You're going to go lunge. Bring it up. Side lunge. Bring it up. All right. When you go into that lunge, you guys, you should still be able to see the screen. All right. If you're seeing too much floor, you need to lift that chest up a little bit more and shift your hips back. So, still keeping your spine nice and long. Oh man. Hopefully you guys are rocking that music because I need it. 5. Here's 4. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 more. And bring it in. Dumbbells to heart center or to shoulders. Go ahead and toe heel your feet back in. Take a deep breath in. All right. Dumbbells right here. Elbows right next to each other. They're not close, but your forearm is parallel to the other forearm. Get low into that squat. So you're going to go 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Right here, tap. 1, 2, tap. So your elbows should not be resting right here on your chest or on your rib cage. I want it right here independent. 1, 2. If you want to add that, boom, shuffle, tap. Shuffle, tap. I want you to stay low though. Stay low. Good. Tap. Tap. All right. Good job, you guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Stay strong. You're here for 8. You got 7. You got 6. Go, Casey. Go, Sherry. Go, Elise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring those dumbbells to your shoulders. You're going to be right here. Tap it out. Now, modification for this will be to do 1 at a time. All right. You can do 1 at a time if you want. I really would love it if you did 2 at a time, though. Dip and press. Down. Go. If you want to take this up a notch, you're right here. I know some of you want it. Let's go. Go. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and forward fold. Woo. Dumbbells to the sides, palms down, take it back to your high plank, shoulders over your wrists. All right, we're back to these, you guys. Knee in, cross it over, bring it back. Knee in, cross it over, bring it back. Let's go. Control, control, control. You're here for 8. Hang in there. 7. Yes, you can. You got 6. Give me 5. Let's go. 4. Here's 3. Last 2. And 1. Take it back to your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. All right. You're going to inhale, bring your right leg up high. And on the exhale, step your foot through. Now this time, reach for your lighter weights. You can stay with your heavy weights if you want, but I highly suggest your lighter weights. All right, bring it up with you. Now, pivot your feet. I want your toes out, heels in. You're in a sumo squat position right here. Bring those dumbbells out, palms facing the sky. Keep a slight bend to your elbows. All right, so you're gonna come down into a sumo, bring those elbows in. And then you're gonna come up. This is what I call a ballerina fly or a ballerina press. Up here, you're still keeping that bend in the elbows. You see why I have you grab your lighter weights? Give me a little sumo squat. Oh yeah. Keep those palms right here facing up. Oops, balance. Lift. You're here for 8. Let's go. 7, 6. Give me 5. Yes, you can. Let's go. 4. And if you always want to drop those weights down, go for it, okay? But challenge yourself. 3. Here we go. 2.
Last one, and bring your dumbbells to heart center. I want you to pivot over to your right. So right foot forward, left foot is back. You have your weights right here, right? Whew, take a deep breath. I need to catch my breath. You're gonna hinge forward at the hips. We're doing that deadlift movement. You're gonna bring it back. Then you're gonna bring your left knee up. Take a step back, hinge forward, bring it back up, left knee. Take it back, hinge forward, bring it up, push that knee up, back, hinge, lift, and knee. So there's a lot of balance right here going on, right? Down, lift, up, back, lift, back. Let's go. Let's do 3 more of these. All right, 2 left. Here, up. Was that the last one? Maybe this is the last one. And rest. You're gonna stay in this position right here, you guys. So right foot is still forward, left foot is back. I want you to hinge forward at the hips. You're gonna bring those elbows back. You're gonna give me tricep kickbacks. So I want you to work your triceps. Keep your chest proud. Try to control your breathing. I need to control my breathing. Nice, deeper breaths, as opposed to quicker, shorter breaths. Focusing on those triceps. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Here we go. 8, 7, 6. Give me 5. Let's go. 4. Here's 3. You got 2. Last one. Hold. Twist those palms to face back. You're gonna pulse, pump those arms. 8 pounds is a little too much for this, but you know what? It's okay. I love the challenge. Embrace it. So pump those arms back. Try not to bring those dumbbells back in front of your hips. Try to keep them behind you for 8, 7, 6. Stay strong. Yes, you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing your dumbbells back around to your heart center. Then pivot your feet, toe heel back in. I want your feet closer together. You're gonna do a swing, a dumbbell swing with a clean squat. Here's what it looks like. Nice deep breaths. You're gonna come into a swing right here. And then you're gonna step out, clean, and squat. Lift, swing, step out, and squat. Bring it in. So during that swing, your back is flat, hinging forward, back into that squat. Here, down, down. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Swing, squat, down, down. So even when I'm doing that swing, right, my back stays nice and flat, core strong. Swing, step out, squat, swing. Beautiful. Let's go for 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one. You guys give me 1 more. And hold. Pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Ooh. Step back into your downward facing dog. Go ahead and put your dumbbells to the sides. Shift your weight forward, high to low, chest lifted to the sky, and on the exhale, go back to your down dog. All right, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot through. Grab your weights, pivot your feet. So now you're in a sumo, right? Right here, take a deep breath, knees out, core strong. Bring those palms up, elbows are gonna be bent. You're gonna come down, dig those elbows in, and then you're gonna come up, down, and up, down. Inhale, control your breathing. Good, inhale, and exhale. It's okay if you have to take a couple extra breaths in between those, because I know your heart rate is up, so you're gonna need more oxygen. Try to get deeper breaths in as opposed to smaller, faster breaths. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. Go 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish it up, last one, and bring it back to heart center. Now pivot your foot, or pivot your body to the left. Left foot is forward, right foot is back. Bring your dumbbells right here. You're gonna hinge forward for a deadlift. You're gonna come back up, and you're gonna bring that knee up. Bring it back. Hinge forward, lift. Find your rhythm, find your beat. Whatever speed you want to go at is totally up to you. Go, knee, hinge, knee. Great stretch on your hamstring here. When you go into that deadlift, make sure your hips are squared to the front. You're not opening up that hip. Right here, hinge forward, keep your chest proud. You're here for 8, 7. Great way to work on our balance without completely being just on one foot. Right, you got a little combination of stepping back into that onto that right leg. You're here for 3. Let's go 2. Last one, and hold it right here. I want you to hinge forward at the hips. See how there's a nice straight line all the way down to my right heel. Bring those elbows back. Shoulders stay down, and kick it back. Kick it back. Are you engaging your core? Are you pulling that belly button in? Good. Keep your left heel, this front foot, left heel is pressing down to the floor. Make sure you're not lifting it up, right? Find that center of gravity with your lower body and then hinge forward. Because you have weight behind you, you have to compensate and bring that chest forward. Let's go for 8, 7. You got 6. You got 5. Give me 4. Yes, you can. You got this. 3. Let's go 2. Last one. Hold. Palms twist facing back. Core strong, abs engaged. You're gonna pump those arms back right here. Pump it back, pump. Up, up. Keep going, you guys. Focusing on those triceps. Watch your wrists. Make sure you're not breaking your wrists. Keep your wrists in line with your arm. Good job. Keep going. Harriet. Harriet. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. You got 2. Last one, and bring your dumbbells to heart center. Go ahead and pivot back to the front. Bring your feet in closer together. All right, we're back to those dumbbell swings and those step out squats. It's a clean and a squat. So swing, step out, catch your dumbbells on your shoulders, and squat down. Clean, squat, clean. So this catching the dumbbells on your shoulders is called the clean. You're swinging your dumbbells, hinging forward at the hips. Show you from the side. It's nice to see it at different angles, right? You can see the back is nice and flat. Down. Ooh, baby. It's getting warm. Let's go. At least our toes are not freezing outside in the cold, right? They're nice and warm and cozy in here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it right here and pulse. Weight on your heels. Abs engaged. I know it's going to burn. This is our last, final, almost burn of the day. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go into your forward fold. Bring your feet closer together. Ooh, put your dumbbells to the sides. Go ahead and hang out in your ragdoll. You can bring your hands to the opposite elbow and rock side to side. All right, we're going to do some abs. We're going to do some abs. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Jump, float, or walk your feet back to your high plank. Right here, high to low, chest to the sky, and exhale. Bring it back to your down dog. All right, go ahead and bring your knees down. And I want you to flip it around. Flip it around. We're going to go back to those crunch pulses. So grab one of the weights. I'm grabbing my heavier one. Your heels to the floor, your arms up, lock your elbows. Here we go. You're going to go up. 1, pulse, and down. Up, pulse, and down. Remember, lift with your chest, not with your chin. Down. Good. So you're going at about a 45-degree angle. You're not going straight up to the ceiling. 45-degree angle allows you to not strain your neck too much, all right? Here we go. 5, 4, let's go. 3, we're gonna pulse it in 2, right here, pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, abs engage, mind to muscle, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put your dumbbell to the side. Bring your heels a little bit closer to your glutes, palms to the floor right here next to you. I want your knees to be slightly turned out. Lift your hips up, squeeze once and lower. Squeeze once and lower. Lift, pulse, lower, lift, pulse, lower, up, pulse, lower. Good. So we're activating those glutes. Always a good thing. Lift, pulse, and lower. 6. Here's 5. Pressing those heels down. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna pulse it, hold, and pulse. Squeeze your booty, squeeze, squeeze for 8, 7. It should be burning right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Out. Oh, that burns. Bring your knees into your chest. Nice. All right, I want you to bring your left leg extended out. Option to hover, and then bring your right leg up to the sky. All right, good. Now I want you to grab your calf, pull it in, squeeze, abs engage, then switch. Left side, then right, then left, then right. Keep your chin away from your chest. So this is a nice stretch, hamstrings. Oh yeah. Let's go. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet come up. Bring your hands to your low back. You're gonna lower and lift up. Lower, lift, up, lower, up. Oh man. Lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now, hold it right here. Your low back to the ground. If you need to get some extra slack on that, just bring your feet up a little bit higher. Otherwise, the lower it is, the more pressure on your core. All right, go ahead and flutter your feet. Flutter. Try to relax your head and your shoulders on the floor as much as possible. Pull your low back to the ground, engage your core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring those knees in. Rock side to side. So you guys, you are done with your workout. We're gonna do a little stretch. Very much deserved. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and bring your feet up to the sky. You can grab the inside or the outside for your happy baby. You can rock side to side. This feels good. Great way to start your Tuesday. Nice. All right, go ahead and lower your left leg. Keep your right heel up to the sky. You can lace your fingers around your thigh, the back of your leg. Little extra hamstring stretch here. And when you're ready, go ahead and bend the knee, twist it over to the left, turn your head to the right. Ooh. And bring it back to center. Both knees come in. And right leg goes down. Left heel reaches up. Lace your fingers around the back of your leg. Nice. And when you're ready, go ahead and bend the knee, twist to the right, turn your head to the left.
Always feels good to stretch your low back, right? All right, go ahead and bring both knees back in. And then grab the back of your legs. You're gonna rock and roll it up once. Rock it and roll it up twice. Rock it and roll it up 3 times. Seated position. Crisscross your legs. Roll your shoulders up and back. Beautiful. Bring your hands back, lace your fingers together. Press your knuckles down to the floor. Lift your chest up to the sky. Awesome. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, drop your left arm, reach over with the right to stretch your side. And inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, drop your right arm, reach over with the left. Take a deep breath in, bring it back to center. And exhale, hands together, bring it to heart center. I invite you to close your eyes and just take this moment to get grounded, come back from that high that we just went through. Know the concept, and you can transfer success in one situation to success in a radically different situation. Know the concept behind what you're doing, and you can discover workable procedures that no one else has ever considered. Dig a little deeper and give yourself the power of conceptual understanding. It's a power you can continue to build upon and use to great advantage. I want to thank you for joining me in my living room. And I hope you guys had an awesome workout. Have an amazing rest of your day. And from my heart to yours, namaste.